Hello, you beautiful people. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and welcome to another SuchArt video. Today, we're going to be doing a mini video. Mini? No, none of those. We're going to be taking viewer suggestions and making mini paintings with the smallest canvas size that they have in the game, right here. Yeah, we're going to do a number of these. I don't think I've ever really painted on this canvas, so let's get into it. Now, the first suggestion that we have today comes from Ali Matic and says, please, Itachi art. Itachi's character from the Naruto series, and I got a pretty good idea of how we're going to do this here. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a couple colors here. And we're going to get to painting. That's my lightest skin tone? Yeah, we need to go lighter. There we go, that looks better. Let's see if we can add a couple of the shadows here to the face. Not gonna lie, I did kind of figure that since we're doing mini paintings, or on the smallest canvas available in the game, I'll be able to knock out, quite a few suggestions here in one video. So I hope this works out well, because each one actually shouldn't take too long, I think. Then again, a couple of them that we have coming up are a little bit more involved, so we'll see. But this one I figure shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's mostly a lot of line art, which, I love doing. I love doing pieces like this. I really do. Even if the corner of the canvas messes up like that. Ugh. Use our trusty hair dryer here and dry everything and then fix some of these mistakes, especially at the corners. I forgot how much corners don't like to cooperate in this game. Is it just me, or why is it looking like that pink line there? Wait, is that from the window? Let's try a different background, see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a shadow from this thing. Okay, that looks better. I was losing my flipping mind there for a moment. Gotta make sure we get this just right, since it's kind of iconic, right? There we go, I think that looks quite a bit better. Now we just need some black along the bottom here. And actually along the bottom here. I'm not too concerned about, getting these red lines perfect, because I can just go back over the edges with black and make them nice and smooth. There we go. I can't actually tell if it's easier or harder so far working on a smaller canvas. I mean, in one aspect, it's certainly easier because I can actually see the whole canvas at once. Working on a large canvas can be kind of a pain in the butt for that reason. Especially like doing outlines. I mentioned it in the last couple of videos, but yeah, on large canvases, like trying to do, kind of the outline with pencil when you can't see the whole image at once, and you have to step like 20 feet back to see it. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. So in that regard, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is easier. But now on the flip side, I can't add as much detail. At least I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't really done a small canvas like this before, so we'll see how much detail we can really get added to some of these. This is all just part of what we regularly call a learning experience on this channel. Now we're almost ready for some line work, but we're going to have to add some hair as well. And just a couple highlights to the hair here. And we're ready for a little bit of line work. And after the tiniest of signatures, that's literally the smallest I could get it. I think we're going to wrap this one up. Let me just clean up here for a moment, and our next suggestion comes from Brick2000, and it reads, really good content. I would like you to do a cityscape, please. I can do that. So for a cityscape here, I think we're going to do something at, how about at sunset, huh? I think that'll be good. And we're going to do it on a water line here. So I'm going to make a little bit of a reflection. So we're going to have to try to paint the top and the bottom fairly identical here. All right. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't look good. Let's blend it. I'm going to be doing the cityscape in the top half and the reflection on the bottom. So I want to make a nice clear line on where my middle ground is. I wish there was a level in this game so I could, you know, be like 100% sure that I'm getting a straight line, you know? I think that's pretty straight though. Okay. I'm going to start off with some black here for the buildings. Might do a little bit of a highlight on the right side since that's kind of where the sun is, but the sun is clearly behind the buildings, so we'll start with this. Okay, now let's just fill them all in. Dry it off, and not too bad. Pretty good silhouette here. Let's see if we can add a couple details here, such as you know, some windows and whatnot, and maybe even some lights. I think that's pretty good. One thing I'm proud of that I think actually turned out pretty well is doing different size windows to kind of give perspective that, hey, some of these buildings are a little bit further back. You know what I mean? Just like the creeper building right here. I think we just need a couple colors for some lights here. I think we need to put just a couple stars in the sky here. And I'm not quite so sure about this part, but let's see if we can maybe add a line on the right side of all these buildings. This really requires precise line work, and I'm not doing the greatest job, but it's not the worst job either. So now I think we can start making our reflection down below. So for that, first, I'm going to start with this bad boy. Oh, God, that's really big. And what? Did I get the wrong color here? What the hell is that? You know what? I don't even know what just happened. Let's just cover this up. Pretend it didn't happen. You saw nothing. And yeah, this thing isn't going to work anyways. This thing is way too thick for that small canvas. Let's try this. Oh, I know what happened. I accidentally picked up some of that red with it. Okay, yeah, that's an issue. Let's flip this bad boy. Put some more black on there. There we go. And not have to worry about touching any red on accident. So a little bit of an issue that I realize I'm going to come across here is this thing is too wide for the buildings that I'm trying to do. I can't exactly do reflections of the buildings with this. I mean, I'll put in what I can, and then I guess, I don't know, we'll have to figure the rest out. All right, let's see here. What can I do? I mean, I could go sideways. Actually, that works out pretty good. Yeah, let's stick with that. Okay, I'm actually kind of happy with that. But one thing I do want to do here, let's do this. I want to wet the bottom half. And now take this and let's see if we can go like this. To kind of make it look like some water lines in here. You know what? I'm actually not liking that. Yeah, let's see if we can blend those back in a little bit, and then we'll redo our buildings. I think it was actually pretty good how it was working before. I think that's pretty good. Now let's... Oh, I mean, that right there is still a little goofy. But I'll deal with it. A little something to make it look like there's some window reflections. Kind of the reflection of that light up there. We'll give just the tiniest signatures, just a little KX to show that it's us. And we'll be done with another one. The next miniature suggestion that we're going to be doing comes from Duarte Tavares and reads, "Awesome video. If you could add to the list this suggestion, make a Mimikyu. It's a Pokemon. I know what Mimikyu is. You don't even know that I know, but you know that I know that Mimikyu is a Pokemon. Like, did you even know that? Anyways, yes, Mimikyu. Mimikyu is the saddest of all Pokemon. Well, maybe not, but I don't know. But he's a ghost type. And he doesn't have any friends. So he dresses up like Pikachu to make friends. Much like me on Sunday evenings. That doesn't even make sense. Anyways, I'm going to do a sky, then I'm going to do some grass, and then we're going to do a sad little Mimikyu standing there being sad. Sky's done. Now we need some grass. This might be a huge mistake, but let me see. I'm gonna add some of this. Yeah, see, I don't want it to paint like up there like it did right there. That's what I don't want to happen. That's okay. We got plans in place for little fixes like that. See? Plans, man. You know, as sad as Mimikyu is, his outfit sure is cute. I'll give him that. Before I get too far doing the bottom here, I want to put a shadow under him here in a dark green. Good shadow. Now we can finish off the rest of his outfit here at the bottom. I say outfit because Mimikyu's wearing rags, man. Ah, that's a proper body shape. A couple other colors that we got to add here. Oh, I went over here so I could hit the button so I could move up because I thought I was over here, but I'm not. Draw an arrow up. Hey, it worked. The painting moved down. Just kidding. That was just some fancy editing. Oh, adorable. Now we need some black and some orange. I'm going to use the black here for just the really crudely drawn eyes. Then the orange for the crudely drawn Pikachu cheeks. Is that a word? Well, it is now. I'm hoping that by maybe adding some of these lines we can kind of, I don't know, accentuate the scribbliness of the eyes. I think that works. I'll do his proper eyes down here. And then get to some line work. Looks good to me, dog. Just give it the teeniest of sickies. And we're done with Mimikyu. The final painting that we're doing for today's video comes from a comment from Aaron Stein. It reads, "Great video like always. Could you do a Norse mythology painting? I'm from Iceland, so learning about Vikings is my life." You know what? I got you, Aaron, and I got a feeling that this painting is going to be anything but miniature. And what I mean by that is we're going to be painting Yogamander, the world serpent, on this tiny little canvas. I feel like this isn't going to do it justice, but we'll try. So first, let's see if we can get some sort of like a, I don't know, a stormy sky. I think we did this for the last Viking painting that we did as well, huh? Now the tales of Yogamander are actually really interesting. So Yogamander is actually one of the 3 children of Loki. Actually, did he have more than 3 children? I don't know. But it's related to Fenrir and Hel, and was cast down to our world, Midgard, by Odin. In our world, in the sea that it was cast into, Yogamander grew so big that he ended up wrapping around the whole world himself, which is why he's also known as the World Serpent. And in growing so large, they grew around the entire world enough to grasp his own tail, thus becoming an Ouroboros as well. Ouroboros is a depiction of a serpent or dragon eating its own tail. Now, in the myths, one of the signs of Ragnarok's coming is Yogamander releasing his own tail, thus sending the seas roiling and flooding over the lands, and Yogamander will come out of the sea, spew poison all over the air and water. It's really quite epic. And I don't know if this tiny little canvas is going to be enough to show the epicness, but we'll try. I really have no idea what I'm doing for this painting. I mean, I have an idea. We're not copying anything, so we're just gonna try to do like a stormy sea and Yogamander thrashing out of it. I don't know, but those lightning bolts ended up way too thick for this tiny canvas. I should have used the thin brush for that. Oh well, here we are. So now we need something a little bit more blue for the water, huh? This is not turning out as planned. I gotta tell you, this palette knife is just too dang big, man. And I can't put it at a different angle. I mean, I can only change it by 45 degrees. That is unfortunate. Oh well, we'll deal with it. I mean, clearly, I'm gonna go with the excuse that we're doing a tiny canvas. So, expect things to be, I don't know, off? Does that work? I don't know. We're gonna do a head right here. And we'll try to do it kind of in the water right here. Coming out of the water right here, but then again back here. And hopefully that'll work. I don't know. Now I know this isn't very impressive so far, but I don't know. Have faith. I'm hoping that with some fancy blending this can end up looking okay. Maybe. I mean, looks a little bit more like a sea serpent, right? Little by little, as we add details, it'll come along. It'll get there. I gotta tell you, it's kind of hard adding details with this brush. I mean, 'cause this is the thinnest brush that I have, and it's still like so thick. I'm gonna just blame it on working on a little canvas. If this doesn't turn out, that's my excuse. Just kidding, no excuses. Okay, I'm actually feeling quite a bit better about how this is turning out. I'm actually going to use pencil to add a little bit of line work to this, just because it's by far the thinnest thing I have. And I don't really have anything that can help, emulate scales. You know what I mean? And I mean, this isn't going to do a good job either, but at least it can add some texture in a thinner way that I'm able to add with anything else. And I can even blend it in a little bit like this. Yeah, there we go. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not too good, but it's not too bad either. I'm gonna go back to this here, see if we can add a little bit of waves here to kind of cover up his bottom here. A little bit of white on these waves here as well. Make it look like a little bit of splashy. I want to try to vignette it just a little bit here around the edges with some black. Boy, it's really hard to vignette on this small of a canvas. I don't know if I like it, but here we are. Now, just like the others, we'll give it a small KX in the corner so you know it's by me. And with that, we have now completed our 4 miniature paintings. Thank you everybody so much for the wonderful comments here. Ali Matic, Brick2000, Duarte Tavares, and Aaron Stein. I hope these paintings live up to your expectations, and I gotta tell you, I had a lot more fun doing them than I thought I was gonna. It was a nice challenge doing things on a small scale, and I think they turned out pretty good, all things considered. So if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, leave it a thumbs up, and if it's your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and it helps me out greatly. If you have a comment that you want to see painted in a future video, go ahead and leave it down below, or you can join our Discord. It's linked in the description, and it's filled with awesome individuals. I'm going to call it right here. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Kaz out. Peace.